This first trick is my go-to for adding texture to samples. Once you have a good basis for your sample, something like this, throw a granular effect plugin on the master like Portal, choose a preset that you like and record it into Edison. Now make sure you keep the dry wet at 100% inside of Portal, because once we've recorded it, we're going to layer it back on top of what we originally had. So now we're going to drag this back on top and just find some chops that we like. I like that bit there. I like this bit here. And I also like this bit here. After that, I usually pitch it up an octave to give it some separation from the original sample. I put it on its own mixer track, adding a quick reverb to it and also a delay. Next, I have another texture trick. We're going to work in the same sample. I'm going to pull up this double Rhodes sound. If you click the wrench knob here and you see this echo delay fat mode, there's actually a built-in delay that you can add onto any sound. And what I really like about this is the pitch knob. So it pitches up the delay or down the delay. I really like how it sounds when it's pitched up. So if you want to go even further and create a really cool delay sound, you can use these modulation wheels here. So if I put this at minus 100% and then we head over here, first thing you want to do is turn up the amount in the envelope and then really just change it however you want it. There's also an LFO that you can mess around with, so if you bring the amount up of this, you can change the speed of it and it's going to make it sound really, really weird and unique. Trick 3 made producing so much more enjoyable for me, and honestly it's so simple. I used to strictly click in notes and my MIDI keyboard was just collecting dust. However, after spending a couple of weeks in LA doing sessions, I realized that playing keys was like a producer's superpower. So when I came back, I learned all the notes and chords in the C minor scale. You really only need to learn one scale, because if you want to play something in a different scale, there are two things that you can do. Of course, first of all, you can transpose it into any key that you want to, just shifting the notes around after you've played it. So for me, I only know C minor, but if I wanted to play something in G sharp minor, if I just right click on the G sharp key, that means whenever I play my notes in the C scale, it's going to come out as a G sharp minor scale. Now, of course, these tricks are great and they're a cheat code to getting better at music quickly. But at the end of the day, learning actual music theory and how to play the piano is going to be best for you in the long run. That's why I want to talk to you about today's sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare are offering a free 30-day trial to the first 1,000 people to sign up with the link in the description, so you can improve any area of your production for free for an entire month. You got nothing to lose, so make sure you take advantage of this while you can. I've been taking the Ultimate Gospel Piano course by Kingsley B and Krumah, and that's massively helped me with my piano skills. Skillshare is great for learning new musical skills, but there are also hundreds of career-focused classes too, and the new year is the perfect time to learn something new and reinvent yourself. We all want to make money as producers, and Skillshare has classes such as diversify your income, earn passive income on selling products online. There are thousands of ad-free courses on Skillshare with new ones added daily, so you'll never run out of things to learn. The first 1,000 people to hit the link below and sign up get a free 30-day trial. Let's get back into the video. The fourth trick is all about vocal chops. So I have this basic vocal loop from Splice. If I drag this across, it's going to go at double speed, and you can even go one step further and bring back in the original speed vocals, combine them together to create a really unique sound. And I also got one more trick for processing your vocals, which is to add your effects. So I've got a reverb and a shaper box. Now that they're processed, I threw them into Edison and lowered the sample rate to 2000, and that leaves you with this really nice ambient sound. Next, we have another music theory trick. Learn the chords of your favorite songs and then translate those chords back into the scale that you're most comfortable in. For example, I learned the chords for Fire and Desire by Drake, which sounds like this. The first chord of that progression is an inverted E major 9, so I took that voicing and applied it to a major chord in the C minor scale, and that chord is the G sharp major 9. This is a great way to keep adding new chords to your arsenal in the scale that you're most comfortable in. And finally, I have a really cool unique trick that's going to help you add bounce, texture and melody all at the same time to your beats. First, open up any sound that you want, then throw in some chords or a counter melody, open up shaper box, and basically just scroll through the presets until you find one that you like. This almost turns it into a perk loop. Then what's best to do is chop it up and find little parts that are going to add to the bounce of your song. If you wanted to make this a bit more percussive, then open up something like Serum where you can drop in drum sounds. I'm just going to drag in a perk from my drum kit. Something like that. Let's scroll through some presets, see if we can find something. Something like that can be really nice chopped up. So now with all this extra percussion, it sounds like this.